Hi everyone. Again, this is Jeffrey Freeman, and this is the Freeman Chronicles. Today, going to focus on how to get out of situations when your options are limited. So let's begin this thing today by saying this. Here's a real-time scenario that I've faced and been through. When you're at the bottom, but you want to be at the top, how do you climb to the top? What do you do? What do you do when you're facing an eviction? What do you do when you're facing your phone or electric being cut off? Or you're in that moment where you don't have anything, you can't reach out to anyone. You know that you're a grown man, so you really can't reach out and ask anybody for anything because you want to handle it yourself. Okay? That's good. But solo and lone Christians, you know what I'm saying, don't accomplish much in this world. But what I am going to say is, if your determination is truly to change the situation, whether it's more finances, to keep yourself from being in a situation that you don't want to be in, staying with someone, or having your family look at you as like, why didn't you do more? Or you can't call anyone, phone's off. What do you do? A lot of people ask that. A lot of people stuck. Heck, I've been through it. And the thing is, you really got to have confidence and faith in yourself. Confidence and faith in yourself. But the biggest confidence and faith you got to have in is God. Because at that time, you're at the bottom. No one else can help you. You can't reach out to anyone because, number one, your phone's off or you don't have any electricity. So you may have been in a situation where you're somewhere far off, in a place to where you can't travel because you don't have any money to put gas in your car, or you're just at the bottom. You don't have anything you feel to do anything with. What do I do? Pray first. But in reality, you're saying, okay, praying is not getting me out of this situation. I'm not moving forward. I need some money. I need some now money. I need something to help this situation go away now because I'm going through this now. Well, first of all, you got to push the start button. If you don't start, you're not going to move. If you don't move, you will remain in the same place. So without being or accepting, the responsibility of saying, you know what, it's time for me to take the steps to this won't happen again. How do I dig myself out of this situation is a key right here. So some of the pointers and things that I want to say and advise is, if it hurts bad enough, you will move. You'll find a friend. You'll find someone with a cell phone. Heck, you might even have to go low as borrowing. You might not be around someone who you can borrow from. What do you do then? You're at the bottom here. You're talking about there is no way out that you see possible. None. No joy in sight. No relief in sight. You're in the ocean, but you're drowning. Now, one thing I'm going to say is, you're not dead. Get up. Get up. Open your eyes. Swim hard as you can. Fight hard as you can. Make steps. Make strides to making sure it doesn't happen again. Open your mouth up. You are a grown man or a grown woman. So you do have an option of asking, seeking it, reaching out to people, telling people your situation, your problem. Go to your local church. Go to someone that you know can do it. Be real. Don't be fake. Let yourself and your true problems come out. A lot of times we hide behind this mask of saying, you know what, well, it'll be okay. I'm just going to go through the motions again and trying to stunt in front of people and I know I'm doing bad. I got my family doing things that, they shouldn't be going through. Because of me, the head. I'm in charge, but I'm out of order, so everything else in my life is out of order. So until you get yourself right there, nothing's going to change. So if you are in the mode of saying, you know what, I'll fix this, or it's not time, this is not due on this date, or I got a couple more days, you'll find yourself in a bigger problem. The solution to everything that you're going through, start now. What are you wasting your time on? Sure, you might say, you know what, man, I don't even have enough gas. I don't even know if I have enough gas to get to work. That's where my money is coming from. You know, my pockets are funny, man. You know, I cannot take care of this on Friday. Let's don't put it off, man. Let's don't ask for something today. Like in the show, Wimpy always asks for that hamburger on Tuesday and pay you on Friday. You know, or my funds looking funny. Those are all things, you know, we all been through. I've been through them. But if you don't start right now being aggressive in your action plan, it's going to be the same thing. So yes, there is somewhere that you can go. There is someone you can reach out to. You can open your mouth up. Swallow your pride. For one, swallow that pride. Swallow that thing of, you know what, man, I can't ask nobody. Why not? You the one, you know what I'm saying, where you're at right now. Looking like, you know, okay, if I don't fix this myself, well, sometimes you have to use other people. I don't know anyone, including myself, that has came or went anywhere without help. Without help, it's not gonna happen. So stop being that solo person that you think you are. Stop being so into your own mindset, into your own role, that you think no one else can help me but myself. Yes, you might have dug a hole. You might have been in that situation. You might be there right now. It's not the end. It's not the end. Because one thing, you're not in a castle. You don't have your eyes closed. You're still present. So God, yeah, it's still very capable and able. But you got to swallow your own pride. You got to say, you know what? Okay, God, show me today, right now, what I need to do. The steps I need to make, the steps I need to take to get me out of this situation. Lord, put those people around me. Help me be around those people that can help me. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. And if in saying that prayer, if you don't realize at that moment what you are going through, yes, self-inflicted, there's a lot of things that we all go through, I go through. But there is a way out of it. Are you willing to take the steps to get out of that situation? The pain may be great, but the reward is greater. See, I got to walk somewhere. I got to be around someone that I really don't want to be around, but I know they can help me. Are you willing to give the forgiveness? Ask for forgiveness. Willing to talk? Peel back the layers that have been stopping you from advancing in your life. Peel them back. Take them off. Be able to talk to someone as if they're in the situation that you're in. Be raw. Be uncut. Know how to conversate with someone, though. Don't think that just because you're telling them about your situation, they're going to automatically help you. Your heart's got to be right and into it. I would try, you know what? Hey, listen, I'm in a bad situation right now. This is talking to a friend or someone that you do know. I'm in a bad situation. I'm in a bad point in time in my life right now. I'm struggling, man. Heck, I have gotten my phone turned off. Or I don't have enough money to pay my rent. I don't usually do this, man. You know I'm a hard worker. But I'm in a situation that if I don't have this by this date, this is the outcome. Start by pretty much saying to yourself, you know what? I'm going to address this in a way that someone is willing to help me. Not demanding, because you know what? You see the situation I'm in. There's also a way you got to communicate with people. So make sure your game is right. I get so tired of people, including myself when I was at that point. Pride consumes you. It consumes you. It consumes the way you talk, the way you express things, the way you act in life. That selfishness, like in the Bible, the stiffening of the neck. You know, you think you got everything together, but everything is falling apart. Maybe it's because you don't have everything together like you think you have it together. So, if you love yourself, you love your wife, you love your kids, you love where you stay, man, the phone is cut off. I need it back on today. I can't communicate with nobody. I can't talk to nobody. Believe me, I've been there. You can't do business. You can't do anything. You can't call someone. You can't tell someone, you know what, I'm going to be late for work. You know what, man, I don't have enough gas to get there. When you pull up to that gas station or that person that you've been seeing outside, if you have to walk somewhere, and you're being real, you're not having that attitude, you're not having that stank about yourself that makes other people not be around you. When you start checking yourself, when you start saying, you know what, I put myself in this situation. Believe me, things will start opening up. The light is going to start shining because you're taking that selfishness out of your environment, of yourself. Once you take that away from things, people will start, you know what I'm saying, wanting to be around you, talk to you, communicate. You don't have to act like you are a certain way for the rest of your life. Why? If you want to change the situation that you're in, start doing things that can change it. Don't continue doing the same thing. That's just, you know what I'm saying, insanity. And there are a lot of prisons being built in America. But the one thing that America, I think, needs more of is are places to people when they have the same mindset. Because you're not going to change the situation that you're in thinking and doing the same thing day in and day out. It's not going to happen. I don't care how much you focus on it that one day or at that time that it's happening. It's not going to change because you haven't changed. In order to have anything changed and redirected in your life, you have to personally say, you know what? I give up. Surrender it. Give it to God. Let him have it. Quit thinking that you can handle things yourself, because you can't. Because look at how it's been going for years. Look at it. The same thing's been happening repeatedly, over and over and over and over again. So once you really get tired of that thing saying, you know what, man, I can't do this, because you're saying the word I can't. So you're making it come to life. You're limiting yourself by saying the can't word. Instead of saying can't, well, change it up. Let's just say this. I started saying, you know what? I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do this today. I would love to be able to sit down with E.T. And, you know, if I pray that this can get to him in some way to where he can hear it, you know, and just see how someone like myself is willing and ready to give the information out to other people. Because the more and more I stay here and the things that I've been delivered from, I don't give the information out to someone else, that person is drowning. And I could have said something with words, encouragement, knowledge, give them some advice, sound advice, something that I've used to help them get out of that situation. Because this cat right here has been at the bottom of the barrel. I've been without lights, not knowing where I'm going to stay at, not being able to make a phone call because your phone bill is off, not being able to get to work because you don't have enough gas to get there. But the one thing I did and I am doing and will continue to do is I gave myself away. I said, you know what, Lord, come in and show me. Give me the eyes today so I can see what I need to see to help me get out of the situation that I'm in, so it won't happen again tomorrow or in the future. So yeah, anybody who says they can't do this, or it takes a special type of this or that, special type of person to get from here to there, you're right. It does take a special person. You're absolutely right. It takes a person who's willing to start. It takes that person that says, you know what? I'm tired of being over here. I want to be up here. I want my life to be right. I want more things in my life. But every time I turn a corner, take a step, it's like 5 more things start happening and falling apart. Well, this is what I'm telling you from facts, and no, you're not really accepting. You're not really willing. You're speaking things in words, but as I say them, you're not at that point to where it really hurts you or is burning you up to stay in that same circle. Once you get to where it's hurting you so bad, your head hurting, it's like you can't concentrate. It's like you're looking at it, your eyes are watery because you feel like, you know what, I'm failing. I'm failing myself. I'm not being who God has put me out here to be. Once you get to that point, you let all these other things, the worldly things go, then you can start seeing. But if you're still caught up in, you know, how my homeboys look at me, how I'm walking around, what my dress look like, you know, what my dress code look like, excuse me, you know, how everybody else is looking at me. Remember this one thing though. If no one's feeding you, clothing you, what you're doing yourself because you're a grown person, it don't really matter what nobody else is thinking about you. It don't matter if you're not on that corner. It don't matter if you not hanging out with the same people you've been hanging out with for years. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change something up. I'm not on the phone, with my friends or my associates talking about the same old, same old. I changed that up too. I cut off a lot of people in my life. Cut them off. Cut off a lot of bad habits in my life. Cut them off. Cold turkey. True, I got the tattoos and represent, a certain thing when I was out in the game. But you see, that's not me anymore. My thing is my purpose, living it out, fulfilling it. Making sure that God is working through me so I can help those individuals, strangers, or those that I do know, and say, you know what, man, you've been a blessing in my life. That's my change. Not worried about, you know what, man, look at me, man, I'm fresh, I'm clean, but guess what, tomorrow my phone go off. Now, I gotta, I gotta do something else because, my phone service has been cut off. Not going to buy, a dummy or a flip phone or whatever, or throwaway, until just calling you, letting you know, hey man, this is the situation, man, my phone might be off, Okay, I'm really changing that situation. I'm changing the environment that I'm in. Changing my focus. Because if I don't change my focus, everything else is a hoax. It's a hoax. It's not gonna happen. It's imaginary. It's gonna be there for 1 second and gone the next. When you truly want things, that you got, you're not worried about, hey man, okay, I gotta go to the store. Man, I only got $3.15, but I gotta buy food and this and that. Okay, change that. Save up a little bit more money out your paycheck instead of going to the club or buying something that you really don't need. Start living below your means. Live below your means. Stop, going out thinking you a baller just because you just got paid on Friday. And you know what? Rent's due on next Tuesday. So, but I really gotta go to the club, man. I told my boys I'm gonna be at the club. Or I told my girls I'm gonna be at the club. Or I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be there. Oh man, the fresh kicks come out this week. What's more important? Start really weighing what's more important in your life. Or your kids, your wife. Is your area of opportunity in life more important than where you're at right now? Okay, man, if I had took that test or I had went in and went ahead and went to this interview, I could have been working. But instead, my homeboy came over, so we just got, or my homegirl came over. We kicked it. Oh, man, we kicked it. But now, Monday come around, and I got to worry about where I'm going to sleep or put my head at. Am I going to be able to call this person and let them know I'm late for work? I'm going to be able to crank my car up because you know what? I'm riding around on half a tank of gas knowing I don't get paid the next week. But I'm doing unnecessary things. So my thing today is, if you truly want to be changed, and that's what you really want, change it. Start taking them necessary steps to make that change. Don't just sit back and wait. Don't sit back and say, you know what? I got these many days till this is due. Because believe me, them days will go by so fast. It's there and everything is off. You're sitting in the dark. Now you scrambling around. Man, I gotta get this back on. My thing is taking preventable measures to where it doesn't happen. And everybody's capable of it. It doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter who you are or who people think you are. The one thing about it is, if you really understand who you truly are, you got to bring Christ in there. Because Christ made you a winner. Christ said, you know what? You are more than a conqueror. So that means any situation you're going through, anything that you're facing, lights out, it don't matter. I just had a death in the family. My head's not on right. I can't do this. When you have that mindset of you're limited, you are limited because you're limiting yourself, because God made you more than a conqueror. More than a conqueror. That means any situation I'm going through, at any moment, any time, I can conquer it. The situation is not bigger than me. And if you are in a situation where lights are off, phones off, okay? Check this out, though. Check what's not off. People are not gathered around looking at you inside a casket. So that means it's still time. You still got time. You still got it. You got life. Life at that moment may not be the way you want it. Everything may not be crisp and clean. Just like you just came out of you just went and picked up your clothes from the cleaners. Everything's crisp. You know? But you can make it that way. Start taking steps. Stop giving excuses. And just start saying, you know what? Nah, today, man, I'm changing this up. I'm not doing that no more, man. I'm spending more time self-educating myself on how I can get out this situation. Or you know what? I'm spending more time in, you know what? I want to save more money. So I'm not going to the club this week. Nah, man. I'm not going out with you this week. Even though it's $2, you know what I'm saying, Tuesday, I'm saving that $2. I'm taking that $20 that I could have spent in there getting lit and wasted and feeling bad the next day. I'm going to put it in my pocket. I'm going to just save it up, man. Yeah, people going to look at you. They're going to ask questions of, man, what's going on with you, man? You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right to the point to where I'm tired of being sick and tired. And once you have that thing and that focus of saying, you know what, I'm tired of being sick and tired, believe me, coming from someone who's been sick and tired, it's going to happen. Because God's going to see this thing of you changing and say, you know, when you say that prayer, Lord, I give you control today. Take the wheel. Take the wheel today. Guide me in that direction that I want to be in, that I need to be in. It's going to happen. Open yourself up, allow him in, and I guarantee you things will change. But guys, I'm not here, you know what I'm saying, to tell you about, ups and downs. I've had a lot of ups and downs in my life. You're going to have them. You're going to have them even if you're directly walking with God in your life. That doesn't mean your life is going to be, crystal clear. Nothing's going to happen to me. Nothing. You're going to have different situations that occur in your life. But I want to say this because I'm going through those things. I've been through them. And my thing is now I want to just make sure I'm helping and giving the wisdom and knowledge out to those individuals, excuse me, who are struggling with the same thing. Get rid of the pride. Let go of the selfishness. Start taking the steps forward. Open your eyes, listen to the knowledge and wisdom that God's given you, have an understanding about it, and go get it, go attack. Just start. Change your mindset and move forward. And I guarantee you, your tomorrow will be better than today. Until next time, guys, this is Jeffrey D. Freeman. I'll catch you on the flip side. Holla.